Hey y'all, welcome to my local flavor kitchen right here in beautiful Branson, Missouri. I have my honey Greg with me today, and we are going to make you an easy supper dish. So this is something that my mom made when I was a kid, and we call it Mexican casserole. I've made it for you several times. Yes. And we're going to do Mexican casserole. We're going to do some Spanish rice or Mexican rice. And then we're going to make your very favorite key lime pie with a twist. Okay.
You're putting bacon on it?
No, we're not putting bacon on it.
Okay.
So anyway, so let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cook my hamburger meat for you, show you how to make the meat mixture, and then we'll start putting it together, and then I'll show you how to make my rice. Sound
Awesome.
good? Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Okay. Okay, so for your Mexican casserole that we're making, we're gonna brown about 4 pounds of hamburger meat. The reason I'm doing 4 pounds is because I'm gonna make 2 casseroles. So if you like it really meaty, then you can put more in there, but I'm using this is my Pampered Chef food chopper. I love this thing, it's plastic, and then the ends of it are pretty sharp, and then you just take it and you mash your meat up and it chops it up really good. I do a lot of things with this. I use this for potatoes. What else have I done with this? Strawberries, yeah, I love it. So anyway, I'm just going to salt and pepper my ground beef.
Now is that 80-20 or?
This is 81-19.
Oh, I was close.
You were. So, and I like it that way because it makes it a little bit juicier. You know, I like
the 93.7's a little dry for me.
I know. I like mine to have a little bit of fat on it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to brown this up, and then I'm going to drain it, and then I'll add all my stuff. And then we'll mix it up, and I'll show you how to put everything together. So this is just how you're going to brown your meat, and as soon as I get that browned up, I'll show you what all I put in it. All right, so we've got our ground beef. It's all browned. And so, you know, sometimes I'll take it and I'll pour it into a strainer, drain the meat off, drain the oil off of it. But I'm going to show you just something that I had saw on Facebook or whatever it is, TikTok. So you take some paper towels and you throw them in here in the side, and it soaks up all your grease. That way you don't have to carry that over, you know how you take it over to the sink or trash or whatever.
Yeah, pour it right down the sink.
Pour it down the sink.
Got to keep Roto-Rooter in business.
Right. Make the world go round. So anyway, you just put your paper towel in there and it soaks up all of your grease. Well, several paper towels.
Yeah, you might need a couple more.
Yeah, not just one, but anyway. There we go. And then you'll take that out of there. Let me get me some, just like that. Put it on my foil here. All right. Now I'm going to leave a little tiny bit of that in there because I don't like it like too dry. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some Hidden Valley Ranch. Now this is a big packet, and I kind of just tear this open and use a little bit at a time for whatever I'm putting it in, but I'm going to put this in here, and I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm going to say about a 1/4 cup in here. I just like the taste of ranch flavoring in there, so we're going to do that. That'll kind of soak up a little bit of that grease. And then I'm going to put 1 can of cream of mushroom, and this is the kind that has the roasted garlic in it. I like that. You can get regular if you want. You can even use cream of chicken if you'd like, but I'm going to use the mushroom. I love mushroom. All right, and then I'm going to use 1 can of Rotel. I like the mild, of course. You would probably want the hot, right, babe?
That's it.
If you like it hot, then put that in there. And then I'm going to use 1 can of mild enchilada sauce, the red sauce. And we're going to do a little bit of taco seasoning. Just going to sprinkle this on, probably same amount, about a 1/4 cup of, I mean, you can do it as much as you want. I'm just going to eyeball it, but normally a package, but I have this thing. This is the value size, family size.
Do they make the ranch in one of those shaker containers?
You know what? I have seen these at Sam's. I've seen one of these.
I mean, with the ranch though.
Yeah, with the ranch. Yes,
Yeah, that would be the way to go.
But I've never done that. So, and then I am addicted to this stuff.
Yeah.
Now. I don't know. I normally wouldn't use this. I haven't before in this recipe, but I love this stuff now. It's one of my favorite things. It's tahine. Fonz, he introduced me to this, and I love it.
And he said it is not Tajin, it is tahine.
Tahine. And so I'm going to put some of that in there. It just makes everything
That
good.
smells good. I can smell that from here.
I have been putting this in everything. So I love this stuff. I mean, it's not hot. Maybe you can buy it hotter, but it's not hot. It just has a good flavor. So
I've seen people take and put that on pineapple.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. And watermelon. I've heard them do it to watermelon too. So, okay, so this is going to be our mixture. Look at this. Doesn't that look good?
It does.
Can you see it? Okay, and just because I found this in the cabinet, because you love this stuff.
I love nachos, any kind. Not necessarily that brand. I don't know if I've tried that, but
we buy this because you like to make nachos. We put them in the oven.
My favorite is the white queso nachos.
Yeah, but we buy this and we put it on top of the chips, pop them in the oven, and hamburger meat and stuff. That's a whole other recipe. We've done that before, just on a cookie sheet. It's so good. So anyway, just because I found it in the cabinet, I'm going to put this in here. You don't have to put this in, but I thought we might as well use this up. So make it a little different. I mean, you can do anything. This is just an easy throw together casserole. You don't have to.
And it helps clean out your cabinets of excess.
Right. So
food.
you don't have to necessarily go buy I mean, this is just throwing, casserole is, I mean, what is, I need to look that up. What is casserole?
I think it means whatever you want to throw together.
Right. Okay, so this is going to be our mixture, and looks good, smells good, and then I'm going to
smells good.
Yeah. Then
Honestly, I could just put that on a tortilla right now and eat it.
Right. So I'm going to show you how we put it together. I just wanted to show you that's our meat. That is our meat mixture.
Oh, let me get a shot of that.
We can also do. You can also do like chicken if you wanted, but this is one thing that my mom used to cook when I was a kid. When we would have company over. Remember when people would come over and play cards? Your mom and dad would play games, and the kids would run wild. That was the good old days. So I can remember my mom making this in a great big casserole dish for her company. So anyway, this was one of my mom's specialties. So,
looks good.
All right. Okay, so there's our meat mixture, and then we'll put it all together. Okay, so now that we have our meat mixture made, oh, it smells so good.
Yes.
So good. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get some flour tortillas. These are the burrito ones.
This is my favorite brand, the Mission.
And
Their chips are good too.
And I'm going to make 2 of these in these to-go pans because I'm gonna give these away.
Now, you know, when you get tortillas, when you go down here to Price Chopper,
yeah,
there is like 315 different varieties. There's different sizes. They're super soft.
Right.
There's green ones that are.
Yeah.
What's the green?
Spinach.
Spinach.
Yeah. So these are the great big ones.
So I got my favorite kind, the one that were on sale. But
yeah.
Mission.
Okay. Anyway, so you probably only need maybe 1 of these, but no, let's do 2. So this is what I'm going to say. Take it and then, yeah, let's do 2. Like to cover the bottom of the pan. There we go. And I have my oven set on 350 degrees. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take our meat mixture.
We're doing 2 at the same time?
Yeah, we're going to do 2 of them.
2 who's the lucky person that's getting this one? I got an idea who, but.
Who are you thinking? Who are you thinking? I'm thinking.
Dwight and Linda?
I think I'm going to take it to Dwight and Linda. Yes. I like to feed them. They're precious to us. Dwight and Linda, actually, they were one of the couples that helped build this restaurant back in 1982. And they have been so fantastic to us. And
great people.
They've pretty much adopted me, so I usually take them something good to eat. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take it and you're going to layer the bottom of it, just like that. 1 layer, and then I'm going to put some cheddar cheese, not cheddar, Colby,
shredded.
Yeah, shredded cheese right on top. And what you're going to do is you're just going to just layer it, just different layers. So we'll do it like that. Do your cheese, then do your tortillas, and then we're going to pop them in the oven. I'm not going to cook one of them because I'm going to take it and let them pop it in their oven.
This almost covers that.
Okay, well, whatever you think. If you want to do it like that, that'll be fine. All right.
We'll just have a little assembly line here.
There you go. So that's going to just cover it with the tortilla right on top. And then do 1 more layer. And then
we probably need a thicker pan. We could do like a 12-layer.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be something? Hey, yeah, I've seen them do it in a bundt pan.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I guess we could do that in a bundt pan. All right, we're gonna do it just like that. And then cheese on top, please. I always try to make two different meals for someone else. You always have somebody who needs a meal. There's always somebody that's working too hard. Think of somebody who's working hard and needs you to cook for them, and go surprise them. Call them up and say, hey.
Not that you have to work hard to eat, because I haven't done anything today and I'm still gonna eat.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to reload our cheese bowl.
So we have been so busy here at the restaurant. Oh my gosh, it's been fantastic. And I'm not putting a lot of cheese, not normally what I would put. Well, I guess we are. I mean, usually I layer it up, but since I put that can of cheese in there,
Oh yeah.
you know, I don't think it needs that much.
But you can't have too much cheese.
Evidently we can't. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put this on top. Now, sometimes, let me show you what I do sometimes too. You can do
You can spill too much cheese.
parsley. You can get some
I've done.
parsley, or you can get this dried cilantro. Something like parsley or the dried cilantro, or even the dried chives, and I like to kind of sprinkle that on top, you know, just for color, just to make it pretty. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. Or black olives.
Oh wait, let me get the, I think instead of this, I'm gonna, oh yeah, we've done black olives before, I think. Here's my chives. Is this my chives? Yes. Let's do chives. I think that'll make it pretty. So.
Chive it up, baby.
Don't you think that looks prettier? Just like that? You don't really care, do you?
Yeah, I was ready.
Either way.
I was ready to eat it.
Either way, okay. All right, let me show you what it looks like right before we pop it in the oven. Look at that, so good. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this in the oven at 350 for, I mean, like 15 minutes. Not even that long, because—
Uncovered?
Yeah, as soon as the cheese melts, it will be ready to go, all right?
Yes.
So there we go. All right, so while our casserole is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and show you how to make some Mexican / Spanish rice. So I'm gonna start off with some olive oil. I've already got my skillet on high here, and so probably just about, I don't know, 3 or 4 tablespoons of olive oil. And then you're gonna put your rice in. And what kind of rice did we get? Just regular white
it's like
rice. It's
long white rice.
yeah. So I mean,
again, there was like 1,200 different varieties, and so
we're gonna just
I went with the one on sale.
stir it around in here, and you're gonna cook it until it's all browned, and it won't take long at all. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt, probably about a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper. Just gonna get it golden brown. And so what I'm going to add to this is a can of the Rotel, mild Rotel. I'm also going to add 2 cans of crushed tomatoes once that gets browned up. And then I'm going to add like a couple of teaspoons of chicken bouillon. Well, it's like a paste. It's not the little cubes, but you can do either one. Whatever you have, whatever
You
you
don't
have.
have to cook it down like the
Whatever you
cubes,
have,
right?
But I'll tell you another thing that you could do. Instead of using water, you could also use chicken broth. It's like 2 cans, like instead of the 3.5 cups of water, you could use chicken broth instead, just to give it that chicken flavor. But I'm going to use the bouillon. All right, so this is going to get browned up really good, and as soon as it does, that's when you're going to add all of your other ingredients. Then you're going to put your lid on it and let it cook for 20 minutes. So I'm just going to let this get browned up, and then I'll show you. All right, so can you see how that's starting to turn a little bit golden brown? That's how you want it. So we're going to let it just go just a little bit longer. We've got our casserole in here. It is almost done.
It is smelling delicious.
Yes, everything is smelling really good. So I just wanted to let you know that we have been so busy here. It's like we are in peak season right now at Local Flavor. So if you are coming to Branson, we would certainly love to have you. But we have met so many wonderful people and made so many great new friends. Gosh, I can't even tell you all the great people. I have met some of the most wonderful people this week.
You know who I saw at Prize Shoppers a while ago?
Who's that?
The lady from the post office back home.
Really?
Yeah, she told me the other day, she said, we're coming to Branson this weekend.
Yeah.
And I saw her at the they were going to Silver Dollar City tonight. At night after, I don't know if it's after 4 but they have, I think you get it half price.
Yes, yes.
And you can go in the evening, which
It's a lot
early morning or
right.
late in the evening, it's still pretty warm out there, but that'd be the time to go at night.
Okay, see how that's getting kind of golden brown? That's what we want. Exactly what we want. All right, so now I'm gonna do about 3.5 cups of water. You normally would double what your rice is because I put 2 cups of rice in. But since I'm putting this can of Rotel in and it has a lot of juice, then I'm gonna just cut it down just a little bit. Then I'm gonna add my 2 cans of crushed tomatoes. Then I'm gonna do a couple of teaspoons of heaping teaspoons. I don't do anything little, so there we go. Of your bouillon. And then I'm addicted to this, so we're gonna do a little tahine. All right? Just kind of cover that up there. All right, then you give it a good stir. Get it all incorporated there. And then I'm gonna turn this down to about medium.
And this kind of rice is not dry. It stays pretty moist. It's not like
it is so
that
good.
clumpy, dried up rice.
Right, the minute rice. Yeah, that minute rice. Okay, so I'm gonna cover it up, and this is gonna cook for about 20 minutes, 20, 25 minutes. We'll check it in just a little bit. But our casserole should be done. I'm gonna pop it out, and then we're gonna make our dessert, okay? All right, so we're gonna be making some little key lime pies, and they're gonna be different. Like, it's gonna be a spin on a key lime pie. So we got
See, we're using playground sand.
Well, that is brown sugar.
Oh, okay.
Brown sugar, yep.
Good.
So we got these cute little clear cups. I thought those would be cute to do. And, but you can make a pie if you want. But anyway, so I've got this. I've got graham cracker crumbs. These are the best choice graham cracker crumbs because I have used Keebler, is it Keebler? Yeah.
Toll House?
Something. Anyway, I've used the name brand, and I'm going to tell you right now, this one is better. And it's not a...
Well, it says right there, best choice, so
right,
obviously
it's best choice. Okay, so I've already got my graham cracker crumbs in here, and so we're gonna add like a whole box of the graham cracker crumbs, which is, what is that? 13 and a half ounces. We're gonna do 1 cup of brown sugar. You can do white sugar if you don't have brown sugar, but we're gonna do brown sugar.
And that's...
right in there.
They had like light brown sugar and dark brown sugar. I don't know whether I don't just call it tan, but, and I got the dark. I don't know what that means, but.
Okay, and so I'm gonna make our crust, and then let me find a pan to put this in.
Butter?
Yes, I've got butter right here. So I've melted some butter.
Real butter.
And usually what I do is I just add a little bit of butter, and then I will, I'm gonna start.
This one?
No, I'm gonna do it with my hand.
Oh.
Yeah. That one this is gonna be okay, do half a tub. He can mix up the key lime while we're waiting on that. Get you a half a tub of that in your bowl. So while I'm mixing this up, this is gonna be our crust. And I just usually add a little bit of butter at a time and just mash it up with my hands to see. You're gonna want this the same consistency as wet sand.
That's about 51% of that bowl right there.
Okay, 51% of your Cool Whip is in there. Okay, and then you're gonna add a can of this condensed milk, and you might want to get a spoon and get it all out of there. Get every bit of it.
Get your money's worth.
Get your money's worth. All right, so let me put a little bit more butter because it's not the consistency that I want it quite yet.
Hey, don't you have one of them little can emptier situations?
I do, right there. Yep, got it.
There.
All right.
Look at that, just squeegees the inside of it like
so
nothing.
Last week we had Matt Gum here. He is so great. He had his show yesterday, and we had some people from Oklahoma come in yesterday. They came down just for the show, I believe, and to go to Silver Dollar City. Brittany and her family, her mom Peggy, and her kids and her husband. And anyway, They are the best people. They love Matt Gum. They've seen all of his shows, and so she said next time. And Matt is coming back. He's going to come back. And
all right.
She said next time, please, can I please be there while you're filming? And I said yes, absolutely. I think we need an audience.
Absolutely. We'll just get a little live studio audience.
We'll just get a live studio. And Matt was so much fun, and we had a great time with him. So, but he called me and he said, he told Katie to tell me, I thought of so many things that I could have said. And I said, me too. As soon as he left, I was thinking of all the things I wanted to say. So
kind of like after an argument.
Yes, exactly like that. Okay, so you're
this is blowing off a little steam back here.
That's what you want.
Speaking of arguments.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's good? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what you're gonna want your crust to look like. Just like wet sand. And so like when you crush it like that, it's gonna stick together, okay? All right, so I'm gonna get a pan. Let me do that. And because normally you would press it down into your pie crust or your pan like this, and you would bake it for about 7 or 8 minutes. And instead, I'm going to put it in here, bake it, and crumble it all back up because I'm going to make it in these cups.
Am I mixing anything else in here?
Yes. Your key lime. Okay, we got key lime juice. So you can use frozen lime juice out of
unless they're sold out at the store.
Unless they don't have any. So we went ahead and just bought. Can you show them that?
Oh,
this is the Simply.
Man, on a summer day.
Simply Limeade.
This stuff here.
All right, I'm popping this in 350 for about 8 minutes. Okay.
You don't like limeade though, do you?
Yeah, I do like the limeade sometimes from Sonic.
When I get done mowing the grass, I drink about half one of these. Hit you right in the old soul on a hot day. Actually, you could water this stuff down. This Simply, it is so strong.
All right, so
or I think you can mix other stuff in it too.
That probably took about 2 sticks of butter to get it to that consistency because I had 4 sticks.
How much of this am I adding?
All right, let's just, I'll tell you what we're gonna have to do. Let me rinse my.
I know we're not gonna measure it. We don't do that.
We don't measure. Sorry. We should measure. Let me get a cup so we can measure it for everybody.
I can just tell you it's about 10.5 inches tall.
I'm gonna get, let me get it. Okay, pour about a cup in there. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you mix it up really good and then we'll taste it. Does that sound like a plan?
Sure.
Here, since you're so big and so strong.
I already took the trash out. What do you want now?
Okay.
Pour this in here?
Pour that in there and then whisk it up.
I can tell you it's gonna need more than that.
Well,
a good key lime pie to me has got that.
Don't get crazy with it.
That tart taste.
Yeah, don't get. We could. And I do have some limes, some real limes.
Yeah,
you want to squeeze? Let's squeeze some limes in there. I was gonna kind of slice
the limier the better.
The limier the better. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna roll them a little bit.
Oh, we got that lime squeezer 1000.
Yep,
right
there it is.
Oh, that's yellow. That's for lemons. Isn't there a green one?
No, it's the same. All right, let me get a spoon so I can try and I'll cut this in half. All right. You go ahead and squeeze 1 lime in and then we'll taste it, okay? Because I just want to be. Now, you can also put a little bit of food coloring in here, a little green food coloring. Green?
You know, I'm just saying that because the rule of thumb, and my buddy Dan, who is also a key lime connoisseur, he can tell you if you go to a restaurant and the key lime pie is green, it's usually
store-bought.
It's usually not as good.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So we've got 1 lime in there, 1 juice of a lime.
One of these days, I want to go to Florida and
get one of those pies.
Get a real key lime off.
Okay, I'm just going to taste. Oh.
Get that extra little.
Now. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Here, try it. It's pretty good. It's a little strong.
Oh, that's not
not strong enough?
No.
You want to put more?
We need another lime. Bring on the lime.
It's strong to me. All right.
Well, you think ketchup is spicy too.
Maybe so. All right, let me do this. Okay, so two limes, 2 juices of a lime. And that should do it. Let me get another spoon.
I think that frozen limeade would have been perfect, but
Yeah,
they were sold out.
Little frozen thing of lime juice
This is the season of limeades.
would probably have been good. Okay, we're gonna do it like that.
We need to make a cherry limeade with this.
Yeah, we
see
could.
if we can make it better.
Here,
than
taste
Sonic.
it and see if that's good enough for you.
Brahms makes a good cherry limeade too.
Yes.
We don't have Brahms in Missouri though.
Yes. In
we?
Ozark. There's one in Ozark.
That's right. It's Taco Bueno we don't have.
Okay.
That's pretty good right there.
Okay. All right. So 2 limes and 1 cup of the limeade juice, and then you've got half of this, half of your Cool Whip, because this is the big one. This is the big tub. And then what else?
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. Oh, and the sweetened condensed milk, okay? So that's what you've got in here, and it's all mixed up. And so I'm gonna get my crust out of the oven, and then also I've got some raspberries. So
yes,
they're frozen raspberries.
Let's raspberry it up.
I'm going to.
Actually, we can make it look like that.
I know, right? That looks good.
Like
okay.
One of those mint leaves.
So what I'm gonna do
Poison
is
ivy leaves. Sorry.
No. Okay, I put them in the freezer because this is what I was thinking. They're in a bowl right there.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, so this is...
They are unsweetened.
They are unsweetened.
That means we gotta sweeten them.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna pour some sugar on them.
That sounds like a song.
Pour some sugar on me.
You sound
That's
just
what they
like
say.
them.
Thank you, I thought so. All right, so let's just do this. Since they're frozen, this sugar is it'll be like we're sugarizing them. Look at that.
Need a little more?
No, I think that's perfect.
That looks like some kind of Christmassy thing.
So, because I've done cranberries like this and put them on my vanilla bean cheesecake. So they're just slightly frozen. I let them thaw out a little bit and then stuck them back in there. And then we just poured the sugar right on top. And then, there we go. Sugarized raspberries. So these are just gonna be like a garnish for them, okay? All right.
Did you put this in yet?
No, I did not. Actually,
I accidentally had it hidden over here.
yeah, it's okay. I forgot about it, but it's not a big deal, okay?
That's just a main ingredient.
No, it's not. Okay, so normally you could put some vanilla in your crust, but I'll tell you why we got distracted, because I said, let's put citrus orange extract in. And you said no.
Yeah, with lime.
Because I thought it would be citrusy. But anyway, we did forget the vanilla, but it's okay. It's not that big a deal. Because, I mean, if you don't have it, it's no big deal. It's really not a big deal to me. I'm going to say it's not a big deal.
So are we putting that in this?
No.
Putting that on the top?
This is like a
garnish?
Pretty stuff, yeah. Okay, all right, so I'm going to slice a couple of these little limes here and make them really thin just for decoration. All right. Now I'm going to get my crust out of the oven.
This casserole is looking rather
Doesn't it
swell.
look great? Okay. This is going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. All right.
The best.
The best, the very best. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. You just want to let it cook for just a little bit. Get it kind of crunchy. And we're gonna do it like this. Get me that, open that Cool Whip up, please. So pack this down, just like that in the bottom. Oh, I need a bigger spoon to get this out. I need a spoon to get that out. We got all these dirty spoons everywhere. All right, fill me up. That, well,
you want to layer it?
Do we want to layer it? Do you want to? Okay, we'll layer it. Okay, let's layer it.
Layer that, dude. Get the best of both.
Layer it.
Kind of like our casserole. Key lime casserole dessert.
Hold on, it's not even. All right, there we go. Okay, layer it up. Oh, that's going to be fantastic.
The best.
Okay, so then we'll just do a little lime here and couple of those. Oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? Okay, so I would set these in the refrigerator for an hour or so, 30 minutes or an hour. Look at that. Doesn't that look so cute? Oh my goodness, very cute. All right.
I'm gonna make one right now.
Okay, well, don't you want to let it set in the refrigerator?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, all right, we'll set these in there, and then we're gonna get our casserole out, and by that time, our rice should be done. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have the best little meal here. I'm gonna get the sour cream out because I like sour cream on my Mexican casserole. All right. Okay. Let's get all of that. We'll put these in the fridge.
Got a
and let this-
multi-layer here, but it's dessert, so you can't really go wrong.
Yes, I think it's great. All right, so we'll get all of this. Aw, look at that.
That looks good enough to eat right there.
So cute. All right.
And this goes in the freezer or refrigerator?
Refrigerator. Just,
Got it.
I mean, it can go in the freezer. I guess you could
You can put anything in the freezer if you cut it up small enough.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna get all of this cleaned up and then we're gonna show you our finished product.
Yes.
Ta-da! Okay, so we have our Mexican casserole right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
My goodness. Look at that. Doesn't that look yummy? And our rice is ready. So I'm gonna cut a piece of this. I
got a
usually
spoon right
take
here.
it. Okay, wait. Let me cut it
Oh,
like
sorry.
nice. Okay, so we're gonna cut it. I usually let it set. Take it out of the oven and let it set for a little bit, so that it, you know, when you get it out, it's not all runny. You know
I
what I'm
like to
talking
eat it and let it sit on my stomach for a while.
All right. Oh my goodness, that's good.
Oh, that's a child serving.
No, it's not. Okay, and then here's our rice, and then I'm gonna set that right.
Oh, yeah.
That look good. Here, set it right there.
Sour cream, that baby.
I like sour cream on mine, so let me show you what this looks like. So good. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna give it a try. I've got a fork right here. And then we'll get our desserts out of the, is it,
Really
I need
good.
a little sour cream on there. A little sour cream on mine.
That is good.
Yes.
I think it was that,
It's the cheese.
that
It's the cheese. Okay. And
Dollar Tree can of cheese in there.
the rice is so hot.
Look at this. How
I
cool
mean,
is that, though?
Steaming hot. Yes, those are so cute. But I gotta try the rice.
I'm going in for the
Hold on,
kill.
hold on. The rice is delicious too. So good. Everything's good. I was gonna cheers you. Cheers. Okay. All right,
Toast.
there it is. Okay, so Mexican casserole, Mexican rice, and key lime dessert cups.
That raspberry's good.
You like it? Okay. So if you're in beautiful Branson, Missouri, come and see us right here at Local Flavor on 76 Country Boulevard. And you can check us out on our webpage at localflavorbranson.com. And please share and subscribe if you like our videos. And what else?
There is something about Mexican food and key lime, following it with key lime pie. That's where it's at.
So good. So come and see us. We would love to have you. All right? See you
Can we
next
put
time.
this on as a special?
Maybe.
No.
There's a Mexican place here.
Anytime you eat this is pretty special.
Yeah.
There's several Mexican places.
Yes, Little Hacienda is my favorite.
I like
love
the
them.
place across the street, Pancho Villa.
Yes. Oh gosh. Yes. I'm sorry. I love their tacos. I love their tacos. Yes. I forget about them sometimes.
I like their
They're right across the-
enchiladas, their
Yes.
service.
Yes. I love
family
it.
owned
Oh yeah. They're great. All right.
people.
Yes. So come and see us. We would love to have you. We'll
See ya.
see you.